Hello ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? So today is Monday, the day after SummerSlam, and today is the day where the Eclipse showed up. I hope you all like the Eclipse. I'm giving you the reviews about the whole pay-per-view. So without further ado, we're gonna jump on straight towards the matches. First, I'm gonna give you the reviews about each and every match. I won't be giving you the reviews on the kickoff matches. I won't, because I didn't watch them. We're gonna start with the main card. So the main card, okay? First comes John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Result expected. I knew that John Cena was gonna win. I really personally knew that John Cena was going to win, because even though Baron Corbin might have lost his golden ticket to winning the WWE World Championship, he might have lost the Money in the Bank, which he unsuccessfully cashed it. So people were thinking that Baron Corbin might be like a lot furious because of because of losing his Money in the Bank, just because of John Cena, all due to John Cena, and he might end up winning the match. But I had a little bit different thing. For the past 6 years, before this SummerSlam, for the past 6 years, John Cena had been losing each and every SummerSlam match of his career for the past 6 years. Before this SummerSlam, I can just say this match was not pretty good. Didn't like it a lot. First of all, I really didn't like the formation of this match. No, we couldn't see any chemistry between John Cena and Baron Corbin for this match, first of all. And then we even couldn't see any kind of match. There was not much fighting. I mean, there was fighting, but not that kind of fighting which everyone was expecting, and I was personally expecting from John Cena and Baron Corbin. I was expecting Baron Corbin might be furious. He would lash out at John Cena a lot, and then John Cena would suddenly just do something to pick out a win. He did that, but the match was short. That was kind of thing which hit me, strike me, and I didn't like that match. Personally, these are my personal opinions. It didn't even meet my expectations, so I'll give it 2 out of 5, not 1 out of 5. It was okay, but not that good. 2 out of 5. Moving on to the second main card match, which was Natalya versus Naomi. I don't, watch much of the Divas match. No offense about them, or to, I'm not discriminating. That is the first thing I can say. I'm not discriminating. That I don't watch it because I have an Indian family. First thing. And in a Divas match, they the attire in which they fight is kind of a little bit exposing as per an Indian culture. So I don't watch it a lot, but I still watched it a little bit. I just watched the highlights of the whole show although I had watched the whole show, but I still watched the highlights of the show and picked up some of the matches which I couldn't watch. It was one of them, and I can just say that this match was kind of okay. Because, here, have a look at this now. We were all expecting at least, if not cash in by Miss Money in the Bank, at least she would, jump in, try to cash in, or, she would come, and Carmella would come and confront the champion. And about the result, it was kind of expected. I knew that Naomi is gonna lose this match. That is because it had a long time since she had this major push in the WWE in the starting 2017, and she was doing a pretty good job, I can say. But if you talk about the people who have had push and major push in the WWE, they just fall down just about 6 months after they have had that push. That was the first thing. And then Natalya, she's still like a submission specialist. She's a good technician, and that is kind of a match which I had expected. So if a match meets my expectations and all that, I give it 3 out of 5. And because it met my expectation, but you gotta exceed my expectation to get a little more. Then coming on to the next match, which was, I think, Rusev versus Randy Orton. I'm a great Randy Orton fan. Like, I have been since I've been watching WWE. Randy Orton was my favorite WWE superstar, and he still is. But there was still some special spot for the Undertaker. He's more than my favorite superstar. Like, at first comes the Undertaker. Whenever you ask me who's the best, I'll say the Undertaker, and then Randy Orton, of course. But Randy Orton is still my favorite. Undertaker is just more than favorite superstar. That is what I would like to say. So for me, Randy Orton would always come in the second spot, but he's still in that spot. And I think if the Undertaker has really retired from the WWE, he has gained the first position. But now we should talk about this match, Rusev versus Randy Orton. We see a little bit of chemistry between the two, Rusev and Randy Orton. Rusev interrupted after Randy Orton's match. Orton first gave him an RKO, then Rusev interrupted Orton's match, and then Orton, gave him an RKO again after his match. So, what I want to say is that the whole chemistry which we saw between the two was good. It was pretty good. I had expected that Randy Orton would win this match, but I didn't expect this match to be so short. Like, before even the match began, Rusev just came in, beat it up Randy Orton and all that, and then he just throws Randy Orton inside the ring. The referee calls for the bell, and as soon as Rusev tries to run for Randy Orton, he gives him an RKO, goes for the win. 1, 2, 3, it's over. It was so short. It was like 10 seconds. I counted it. 10 seconds. I was like, whoa, wait, no. Even though I might be a Randy Orton fan, but that is exactly not what I wanted. No, not a 10-second match. Absolutely not. So I can just say this match also didn't meet my expectations, but I was happy for Randy Orton that he picked up a short win and just humiliated Rusev and all that. But still, not kind of a match which I was expecting as a WWE fan. As a Randy Orton fan, it was pretty good. As a Randy Orton fan, it was really good. Like, watching him humiliate Rusev, getting beaten down by Rusev and then humiliating him by just, ending the match in 10 seconds. It was, as a Randy Orton fan, it was good to watch. But as a WWE fan, genuine WWE fan, not good. Not good at all. So, right now, the reviews I'm giving it as a WWE fan. So, I would give it a 1 out of 5. My own personal opinion. Moving on to the next match, which was, I think, Big Cass versus the Big Show, and Enzo Amore was suspended above the ring. I can just say that I expected this result. I was expecting Big Cass to win, and I was also expecting Enzo Amore to do something. Like, he would do something. He's like kind of short and also slim and trim. He would be able to escape the shark cage somehow, then try to interfere in the match, but that was all an unsuccessful interference, like always Enzo Amore does. That is what Enzo Amore does, always, as always. So this match met my expectations. They had a good match, and it was good to watch Big Show wrestle after a long time. It has been a lot of time since I haven't watched Big Show wrestle, like, not in the Raw matches, that's okay, but in the pay-per-view matches. Big Show is a great superstar, and that thing, I just, if someone from the WWE or even Triple H or someone, like, who has the authority, who has the power, if someone who's, like, a person like that is watching my video right now, I would just like to say Big Show is great talent. Big Show, they should, use him. And I kind of like Big Show more in that heel, as a heel superstar, not as a face superstar. I would give it 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Moving on to the next match, Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. This is the result which I was kind of not expecting. I mean, I was just thinking that anything could have happened here. Anything. Like, yeah, anything can happen. Either Sasha Banks can win and, you know, just remove her curse of Brooklyn. Like, she always used to lose in Brooklyn. Or Alexa Bliss can continue her winning ways. At the end, we saw Sasha Banks emerging as the winner. But I kind of did expect a result at the time when Sasha Banks just hugged Bayley before her match, and Bayley was like, "You gotta win it for me," like something like that. So I thought that that is where, you know, you spoiled the whole match. But personally, it was a good match. For watching as a WWE fan, even though if you would have expected the result and you got the expected result, it was still good. Meant a little more. It was, you know, a little more. The result was expected, but, you know, for the result, I won't just give the match less than 3 stars just because I expected the result. I'm expecting by what all would take in the match, and the girls really, you know, did something a little more than expected. So I would give it 4 stars, or maybe 3.5. I'm not sure. Something like either 3.5 or 4, maybe between that. Moving on to the next match, we now would talk about Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. This is the match which I like the most. Like, I knew that Finn Balor was gonna win because he was gonna, you know, return as his demon form, and of course, when you know, return a certain superstar in a certain gimmick, he performs pretty well. If he was returning in his former gimmick, Finn Balor just that match. I don't know what happened there. I just don't know. I really liked the match. Loved it. I don't know why. If you ask me, those are kind of matches which I would give 5 out of 5 stars, and that is what I'm giving this match. And those are the matches for which, if anyone asks you the, you know, result, anyone asks you the reason for, you know, picking this match as a 5 out of 5 star, you'd say, I just don't know. I just really don't know. I just loved it. I have no reason for it. I just loved it. I mean, for me, it is like that. But I was still trying to. I'll still try to give you a reason, and just, you know, kind of a, you know, Balor Club fan, member of the Balor Club. I am, and watching Finn Balor wrestle in his demon form was pretty interesting, and like, that was the form when, you know, Bray Wyatt just bent there and, you know, that's the, you know, kind of thing which he just does to every superstar, and the superstar, you know, kind of get scared. Those are his mind games. But Balor just then stood up. He just jumped and he was like on in full energy, and he just scared the hell out of Bray Wyatt there at that moment. And I was like, bro, awesome. It has been the first time maybe this is the first time when someone has broken Bray Wyatt's ego and his attitude, and, you know, has not been a part of his mind games. The game was awesome. 5 out of 5 stars. And that is all. Not much of an explanation, but that's it. Moving on to the next match, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. This match was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus and Cesaro. As a WWE fan, I told you that I'm giving the reviews as a WWE fan. So, I can just tell you that love that match. First of all, I really love that match. But there is a reason to it. That is why I would give it 4.5 stars out of 5 stars. So just 4.5. Because I have a reason for this. That was just, you know, watching Ambrose and Rollins getting on the same page and then wrestling together and then becoming the Raw Tag Team Champions, new tag champions. I'm just waiting. Many people were predicting that they would also interfere in the main event, and we would get to see a whole Shield reunion. I kind of thought, no, that is not the right time. This is not the time when all that is gonna happen, like the whole Shield reunion. I think this can happen at Survivor Series. If this didn't happen at SummerSlam, I think Survivor Series is the best platform to get this happen. And I think that the whole Shield reunion might be the reason for Raw's victory over SmackDown. I just predict. This is my prediction. I'm predicting in advance that Raw team would defeat the SmackDown Live team at Survivor Series in a 5-on-5 traditional 5-on-5 elimination, or maybe what else? It can also be a 10-on-10, 7-on-7. I don't know. Depends. But I am expecting that the former Shield brothers would be in one team, performing in one team, and they would, all due to them, Raw team would, defeat the SmackDown Live. We get to see a Shield reunion. So, only reason for, loving this match was, like, there were so many ups and downs. Like, I knew that Seth Rollins and Rollins and Ambrose are going to win. But there were so many ups and downs, and I thought that, no. Maybe Sheamus and Cesaro might win. No. Rollins and Cesaro will win. No. They might. Cesaro and Sheamus, they might get the win. Pick the win. There were many ups and downs. Like, there was a moment when Rollins was, just lying down in the rings at the ringside, and Cesaro and Sheamus was just beating Ambrose. Like, they were beating him a lot. And I thought, this is the moment when Ambrose is not going to survive now. This is it. But Ambrose stood up. He was like begging for more. And it was, I can say it was pretty good. Moving on to the next match. And I believe it was AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. Alright. This is the match where I didn't expect the result. I thought that Shane McMahon might just turn up on AJ Styles and he might just do something which would, result. I thought that this is the moment when Shane McMahon is gonna go heel. He's gonna go back to his heel gimmick once again. And I thought he's gonna go heel again, and then it'll start a new rivalry, add a feud to a new rivalry between AJ Styles and Shane McMahon. But instead, it added feud to a different rivalry. Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. I love that match personally. The matches after Randy Orton and Rusev, the match after those were like very interesting. Except for the WWE World Championship match. So, I'm just telling you, it was good watching, AJ Styles pick up the win. I didn't expect that. I thought Kevin Owens was going to win. And Shane McMahon will help him. One-sided help. He would get a one-sided help from Shane McMahon. But that is something which didn't happen. Shane did a pretty good job being the referee of the match. He was not one-sided at all. He was not one-sided at all. He tried to being a genuine referee. There was a moment when he was down at the ringside and Kevin Owens was logged in a calf crusher and he did tap out. He tapped out. Shane McMahon didn't watch that. That is why the match continued. And I thought, man, that's okay. That's kind of okay. Because, if you watch any of the WWE Superstars, it happens a lot of time. Like, if you... any referee who's down and could not watch a decision being made, like someone tapping out or pin count or something like that, he would not be able to give the decision. It happens a lot of time. And then, when there was a moment, again, it was like kind of the ending of the match where Owens was pinning AJ Styles, and AJ Styles had his leg on the rope for like before the count even began, and Shane McMahon did go to the 2 count, and I thought, okay, that's it. Maybe, if not, if not being, genuine attempt to make Kevin Owens win the match, he would maybe accidentally give Kevin Owens the United States Championship. He would accidentally declare him as the winner, and that would, add a fuel to AJ Styles and Shane's rivalry once again. And like that was kind of a moment which was kind of similar to Triple H versus CM Punk at Night of Champions. This was the rivalry in 2011, I believe. So that is all what happened. But Shane didn't, after that 2 count, I don't know what just happened. I think he did the 3 count and then he told the announcer, the match is not done. We're gonna continue here. I don't know. Maybe he didn't do the 3 count, but Owens thought that he had made the 3rd count. But whatever happened, he was really good at that. So Shane was like the spark of the match. I'll give it 4.5. 4.5, yeah. Then moving on to the next match, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE World Championship. Now, many people were saying that Mahal's championship reign is coming to an end, will come to an end at SummerSlam, because Shinsuke Nakamura, just awesome. He's just awesome. He's pretty good. But didn't just expect that. Like, I expected the result. I thought that, Jinder is going to win. Everyone was saying that Shinsuke is going to win. Shinsuke is going to win. I really, was like kind of on the edge. I thought that, 60% of me was saying that Jinder is going to win. 40% was saying Shinsuke is going to win. I was still not sure, but at least I was 60% sure that Jinder is going to win the match. So, I can just say this right now. As for the match, boring. Not what I expected. Like Shinsuke losing to the Singh brothers. Randy Orton had also, defeated the Singh brothers in his last battle with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Bruh.
But then Great Khali showed up, due to which he lost. And that is what I was expecting, that Singh brothers are kind of outdated. We don't need them now. They might not be able to help Jinder Mahal win the championship. Someone else is going to pop up from somewhere, help Jinder Mahal, but no one really did that. It was all due to the Singh brothers that Jinder Mahal retained the championship. This match didn't meet my expectations. The match really didn't, meet my expectations. So I'll rather give that match 2.5 out of 5. Like, okay, or because it was WWE World Championship, I respect that championship, and that is the only reason I'm giving this match. I'm giving that match a 2.5 out of 5. Or else I would have been giving that match a 3.5 out of 5. That is because WWE Championship, both the superstars were fighting. The match was for the WWE World Championship, like the grandest prize in all sports entertainment. That is what they call it, right? And the match was really not meant for it. If that match would have been a normal match, for a non-title match, or like not for the WWE World Championship, like both the superstars are not WWE World Champions, it was just a normal rivalry, then I would have been, given that match 3.5. But you gotta understand what you're fighting for, and that was something which I didn't get to see from both the superstars. So 2.5. Moving on to the main event of the night, which was pretty awesome. Fatal 4-way match between Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. I had expected the result. Like many people were saying, Brock is gonna leave. They might just show some excuse that Brock has come back by some means at WrestleMania, but he's gonna leave for some time now. It's been a lot of time. But I was expecting that. That is because WWE has a contract with Brock Lesnar until WrestleMania 2018. And they're paying him a huge amount of money. Huge amount of money. We all know that he's a part-timer. He might have just losing the title to someone then come back at Royal Rumble or somewhere near it, or I don't know. But they're still paying him a huge amount of money. He's the highest paid. He's not only the highest paid WWE part-timer, he's also the highest paid WWE superstar. Highest paid WWE superstar in the company. Like, not even Triple H owns that much. As much as Brock Lesnar owns. So I did a lot of research on that match. That is why I had predicted the result. I know that many people might be saying, why didn't you show your results then, huh? I understand that, but I'm sorry, I couldn't. Forget about that. I can just say that I had predicted the result, that Brock is gonna win. They're paying him a huge amount of money, and there's no way that they're gonna get him out of the WWE just now, because he's getting like, I think he is getting. This is just an estimated, and I'm not sure, but I can just say that he's getting $12 million a year from the WWE. That is $1 million per month. Huge amount of money. That is really huge. That's so much. So, and he has a contract with the WWE. Like, he has to be with the WWE until WrestleMania 34. So I knew that he's not gonna leave. There's no way he's gonna leave now. So I knew he's gonna win, but that was my expected result. And like I said, I won't give my reviews based on my expected result, even if it would have come true. Never mind about that. I'm talking about the match. What really I had expected from the match, and what really it gave it. It gave me more than I expected, and that was Braun Strowman's total destruction, which he was doing inside the ring. Like, the moment when I, saw Brock going out of, stretcher and all that, I was like, oh, bro, wait. Are they really gonna continue the match, or is Brock Lesnar really injured? And maybe this event will also be like the previous one, which was when end up in a no result. I mean, previous main event had a result, but I would still call it no result. Not good. I don't like it. So, is it gonna be a no result like the previous one? So, if it would have been a no result, I would have been really furious. I would have been blasted at the WWE using this video. But it was not a no result. It was scripted. Brock was not really injured. Like, Braun Strowman put Brock Lesnar through the first table, and then the second table, and then he put the third table on Brock Lesnar, which was really devastating. Like, how can a human really survive that? But no matter how much you call Brock Lesnar a beast, he is a human from inside. Like, he has a human body. He's not a beast, of course, but he really showed that he's a beast incarnate. Came back, knocked out everyone's asses, and then he won the match. The WWE Universal Championship. He retained the championship. Overall, the match was so awesome. It was really good. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. And now we can talk about in total what the pay-per-view was, how the pay-per-view, did I like it or not, and I'm giving you a total review about the whole pay-per-view. So, okay? Raw brand, the Raw brand, Raw, R-A-W, Raw brand, Kurt Angle's brand, Stephanie's brand, yeah, get it now? So Raw just stole the show, just stole the show. Loved it when, all of their matches were awesome, and SmackDown Live, no. There was not a single match from the SmackDown Live which I would have been, saying that, oh man, this match was the most awesome. This match was awesome. In total, SummerSlam was pretty good. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. That's it. So guys, that was it, the video. I've talked about something else than SummerSlam 2, but it's okay with that, I think. It's okay. So, thank you for watching.